Now we come to 39, chapter 39, Samandaka-samyutta. This concerns the ascetic, the external ascetic, Samandaka. He approached the Venerable Sariputta and asked questions basically the same as just now, Jambukadaka. So the suttas are very similar to the chapter 38. So there's nothing to go through there. Then the next chapter is the 40th Samyutta, called the Mogallana-samyutta. 40.1. On one occasion, the Venerable Moggallana was dwelling at Savatthi in Jeta's Grove, Natha Pindika's park. There the Venerable Moggallana addressed the monks thus, "Friends, monks." "Friend," those monks replied. The Venerable Moggallana said, "Dear friends, while I was alone in seclusion, a reflection arose in my mind thus. It is said, first jhana, the first jhana. What now is the first jhana?" Then, friends, it occurred to me, here secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states, a monk enters and dwells in the first jhana, which is accompanied by thought directed and sustained, with delight and happiness born of seclusion. This is called the first jhana. Then, friends, secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states, I entered and dwelt in the first jhana. While I dwelt therein, perception and attention accompanied by sensuality assailed me. Then, friends, the Blessed One came to me by means of psychic power and said, "Moggallana, Moggallana, do not be negligent, Brahmana, regarding the first jhana. Steady your mind in the first jhana. Unify your mind in the first jhana. Concentrate your mind in the first jhana." Then, friends, on a later occasion, secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states, I entered and dwelt in the first jhana, which is accompanied by thought directed and sustained, with delight and happiness born of seclusion. If, friends, one speaking rightly could say of anyone, he is a disciple who attained to greatness of direct knowledge with the assistance of the teacher, it is of me that one could rightly say this. That's the end of the sutta. So here, Venerable Moggallana was saying that he was practicing and he attained the first jhana, but he could not stay long in the first jhana. He could not maintain his first jhana. He fell out of the first jhana. And so the Buddha came to him and asked him to put more effort. Buddha came by psychic power. So he realized that the Buddha was watching him. Then he made more effort and entered the first jhana. So he says, the Buddha helped him to attain to greatness of direct knowledge. This must be the time, you see, the Venerable Moggallana, he was following an external ascetic teacher. Then he and Venerable Sariputta came to become disciples of the Buddha. And then he practiced very hard, without sleeping. He practiced for 7 days straight without sleeping. And then attained liberation, attained enlightenment. So this must be one of the first day or the second day when he was practicing. Then the second sutta is similar to the first sutta, but it talks about the second jhana. How he entered the second jhana and fell out of the second jhana. And the Buddha came to him using psychic power and then helped him to enter the second jhana, inspired him to enter the second jhana again. And the third sutta is similar, but concerning the third jhana. And the fourth sutta concerns the fourth jhana. The fifth sutta concerns the base of the infinity of space, the first arupa jhana. And then the sixth sutta is the next highest state of samadhi, the base of the infinity of consciousness. The seventh sutta is the next highest conscious state, is the base of nothingness. And the eighth sutta is the base of neither perception nor non-perception, the highest arupa jhana. I read to you the eighth sutta, 40.8. Dear friends, While I was alone in seclusion, a reflection arose in my mind thus. It is said, the base of neither perception nor non-perception, the base of neither perception nor non-perception. What now is the base of neither perception nor non-perception? Then friends, it occurred to me, here, by completely transcending the base of nothingness, among enters and dwells in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. This is called the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Then friends, by completely transcending the base of nothingness, I entered and dwelt in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. While I dwelt therein, perception and attention, accompanied by the base of nothingness, assailed me. Then friends, the Blessed One came to me by means of psychic power and said, Moggallana, Moggallana, do not be negligent, Brahmana, regarding the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Steady your mind in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Unify your mind in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Concentrate your mind in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Then on a later occasion, by completely transcending the base of nothingness, I entered and dwelt in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. If friends, one speaking rightly, could say of anyone, he is a disciple who attained to greatness of direct knowledge with the assistance of the teacher, it is of me that one could rightly say this. So the Buddha helped him all along the way, from the first jhana upwards. Then the next sutta, 40.9. Dear friends, while I was alone in seclusion, a reflection arose in my mind thus. It is said, the signless concentration of mind, the signless concentration of mind. What now is the signless concentration of mind? Then friends, it occurred to me, here, by non-attention to all signs, among enters and dwells in the signless concentration of mind. This is called the signless concentration of mind. Then friends, by non-attention to all signs, I entered and dwelt in the signless concentration of mind. While I dwelt therein, my consciousness followed along with signs. Then friends, the Blessed One came to me by means of psychic power and said, Moggallana, Moggallana, do not be negligent, Brahmana, regarding the signless concentration of mind. Steady your mind in the signless concentration of mind. Unify your mind in the signless concentration of mind. Concentrate your mind in the signless concentration of mind. Then on a later occasion, by non-attention to all signs, I entered and dwelt in the signless concentration of mind. If friends, one speaking rightly could say of anyone, he is a disciple who attained to greatness of direct knowledge with the assistance of the teacher, it is of me that one could rightly say this. So this signless concentration must be a very high state, because normally our mind cannot be signless. Signless means you have no object in the mind. Normally there's always something in our mind. It's always have a object, a sign. There's one more sutta. I think read it another day. So we stop here for the suttas. Anything to discuss?
What is concentrate with the body within the body and concentrate the feeling within the feeling?
This one I explained the other day. My personal opinion is that when we contemplate the body, sometimes if your mind is not very strong, you may have a lot of thoughts. So you are trying to pay attention, contemplating the body among a lot of thoughts, in the midst of a lot of thoughts. But here, the Buddha says, contemplate body in the body. That means centered on body. You ignore all other things. When you are contemplating upon body, it's only body you are contemplating, body in the body. If you are contemplating feelings, you are contemplating feelings only in the feelings, not among other thoughts. So What I'm trying to say is that you only contemplate that one particular thing, not any other thing. Don't allow the mind to be scattered. Say again. Oh, we'll be coming to that. The next book. Do you want to refer to something in particular? Or if you look at let me see, the page. I look at page 1485. 1485. The four intense states of recollection, the four right efforts, the four bases of psychic power, the five faculties, the five powers, the seven factors of enlightenment, the noble eightfold path. These are dealt in detail in the last book that we are coming to. And for example, the four satipatthana is found in the 47th Samyutta, Satipatthana-samyutta, the 47th chapter. The four right efforts are found in the 49th Samyutta. The four bases of psychic power in the 51st Samyutta. The five faculties in Samyutta number 48. The five powers in number 50. The seven bojjhanga in 46. And the noble eightfold path in 45. Chapter 45. Okay, shall we end tonight?